question. Will they answer with this?
What the hell?
Spirit, if that's you, thank you for doing that. Can you move another cat ball?
Who gave you guys access? You guys messed yourselves up or you guys run over. Guess what?
Going into abandoned buildings alone at night can be downright terrifying. But what if you stumble upon something or someone you'd rather not face? Tonight, we're uncovering 6 of the most spine-chilling encounters ever caught on camera. These stories will have you thinking twice before ever setting foot in an abandoned building alone again. Let's jump straight into the first unsettling encounter. The first video tonight comes from Chaza Chat, a paranormal exploration channel focused on abandoned hospitals, nursing homes, and overnight investigations in derelict buildings. It is February 3rd, 2026, in an abandoned hospital and nursing home, United States. Shortly after entering, footsteps are heard in the first room. The timing stands out. They've barely begun exploring. In empty buildings, sound can travel through floors and corridors, but the proximity makes it difficult to ignore. The tone shifts immediately from casual entry to awareness.
Stairs.
Ask me a question. Will they answer with this?
What the hell?
What? What?
It was me, the door, but
Nah, I think I just freaking saw like an orb fly by. Like this, I don't know.
Hide. They just said hide. Or something said hide. I don't like this place.
On the upper floor, the device produces another direct phrase. At the same time, the group begins to feel like they're being followed. They then come across what appears to be blood on the floor, along with footprints leading away. The environment shifts from empty to recently disturbed.
See it. So what is up with this?
That's blood.
Like real blood?
Yeah.
I think it is blood, yeah.
I don't want to find out though, so.
Like you can see something was dragged.
Footprints.
Oh yeah. Footprints over here. After they stepped in the blood. Wow, you guys. This place is really freaking creepy, man. Like.
Hey, child, did you just open the door?
Did I open a door?
Yes, did you open the door?
No. I just walked down this hallway, that was
Yeah,
it.
because she walked in the hallway, Chris is in there, and I heard the door open. Like one with the spring. I heard the spring rattle.
What do we got here? Is this some more blood over here? There's freaking... You guys let me know what you think. Is there like a most haunted section of this building? House?
Nothing that I really know of.
In the basement, activity continues. Sounds, possible voices, and brief movement are noted. The space is filled with abandoned items, children's toys, decorations, and old equipment, creating visual clutter that limits clear interpretation. With low light and confined space, perception becomes less reliable.
Carol?
Or Carol, yeah.
Whoever it is. Jim, if you're following Chad, are you over here?
Jim, yeah. Jim has been following me since that freaking... The house, in that house, I saw blood in that house too. Wow, they left some stuff behind here.
A damaged angel statue is discovered. Its condition and appearance stand out visually, especially in a setting already filled with decay. Shortly after, heavy footsteps are heard above, continuing the pattern of movement within the building.
But yo, when I was standing here, I saw a weird light coming from that middle floor, that other floor over there. I saw some kind of light over there.
In this room, the next room, and this one.
Alright. Light is back on.
Huh?
Light is back on.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well,
A light is seen from another level. They move toward it and find old medical items, blood vials, machinery, and abandoned equipment. Banging sounds continue nearby, but no source is confirmed. The environment remains active, but unresolved. This investigation is driven by accumulation. Footsteps, sounds, device responses, and visual details all occur throughout, but none are clearly confirmed on their own. What stands out is consistency, movement and noise repeating across different areas of the building, whether environmental, structural, or human. The lack of clear source keeps the situation unresolved. And in locations like this, where visibility is limited and sound travels easily, that uncertainty is what maintains the tension from start to finish. Before we move on, if you're enjoying the video so far, leaving a like really helps. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. We recently passed 50,000 subscribers, and that's entirely because of you. The next target is 100,000 before the end of the year. Ambitious, but worth aiming for. There's a hidden word somewhere in this video. See if you can spot it. Now, let's continue. The next horrifying video comes from Davey, a US-based urban exploration creator focused on abandoned and restricted locations, often navigating unstable structures in real time. It is November 23rd, 2024 at Hotel Alexandria, Los Angeles, United States. Davey and Gabe prepare to access an abandoned wing of the hotel. The structure dates back to the early 1900s, with sections sealed off for decades. Their initial route is via the rooftop, requiring careful movement across loose brick and uneven surfaces. From the start, stability is uncertain. Older materials and exposure increase the chance of collapse.
Should have listened, because what happened next spooked the hell out of me.
Can you grab this for me? Oh, rolled my ankle right now. Oh, yeah, I rolled my ankle. Yeah. Oh. Hold on. The bricks fell off. Oh. Do you want me to see if I can open this patch? Hold on.
Climbing this way up seemed more sturdy than the other brick chimney I just fell from.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
While crossing unstable brickwork, Davey slips. Loose bricks shift beneath him, causing him to roll his ankle. In elevated areas like this, even a minor injury can become a major issue due to limited safe footing and restricted exits. Gabe helps stabilize him before they continue.
Who gave you guys access?
Nobody.
So then why you guys want to help yourselves and complicate my day going out on the roof? If you guys mess yourselves up or you guys fall over, guess what?
I'm sorry.
Come on.
We just wanted to shoot some pictures.
Look, man, you should talk to management to take your pictures.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys know rules. Come on, man. Do you guys belong here?
No.
Huh?
No.
No. So you guys don't belong here, and you guys decided to fucking...
I'm sorry.
Come on, man. Where are you guys from? Where is this okay where you guys are from? Hold on. I want to know where is it okay?
It's not okay.
Okay?
We're
Explain
leaving.
to me.
I'm sorry, dude. We're gonna get out of here.
Come on, man. Come on.
They are confronted by a man inside the building. He questions their presence and warns them about the risks. The interruption highlights that the location isn't fully abandoned, introducing both structural and human uncertainty. They leave, planning to return later.
Can you point it? I'm gonna go up. Hurry up, go. Hey, wrap your legs around the pole. Go in your stomach.
Davy later explores alone. He moves across ladders, fire escapes, and rooftops with limited support. Surfaces appear worn and unreliable, with no clear indication of weight tolerance. A sudden bird movement startles him, reinforcing how quickly reactions can shift in confined, unstable spaces. He also notes past incidents in the building, adding context to the risk. This exploration is driven by structural danger rather than a single event. Unstable surfaces, height, and limited access points create continuous risk throughout. There's no safe baseline. Every area requires adjustment and awareness. By the end, the focus shifts from exploration to recognizing limits, and it highlights a key reality of locations like this. The danger isn't always what's inside, it's whether the structure itself can hold you. The next chilling video comes from Rick's Adventures, a UK-based paranormal investigation channel focused on solo night explorations in historic ruins and graveyards. It is April 6th, 2026 in Hebden Bridge, West Yorkshire, United Kingdom. Rick sets up inside old church ruins at night. 2 meters, cat balls, and a spirit box are placed around the altar area. The structure is open and exposed, allowing wind to pass through broken walls. In environments like this, airflow and loose surfaces can influence both sound and small object movement, especially on uneven ground.
Doing it again. Thank you for that, Spirit. Can you move another one? I'll swap its place in a minute, because it might just be dodgy setup or what have you. Thank you for that, Spirit. Spirit, if that is you, please can you move a different cat ball? Oh, I can definitely hear something. Can you move that K2 machine? It's done it again. Same one now. I think that needs adjusting or moving. Let's swap it for this one. Because if that one goes off again in that corner and I've just swapped him.
A cat ball begins to move. It rolls across the altar area and appears to return toward a similar position after being reset. The movement is consistent enough to draw attention, though the surface and slope aren't fully visible. The repetition becomes the key factor.
And just do this spirit box right quick. So any spirits with me today, please come talk into my device. Tell me any messages you may have.
knocks and footsteps are heard. The sounds occur at varying distances and seem to follow Rick's position. In open ruins, sound can reflect between stone surfaces, making direction difficult to track. Without visual confirmation, the source remains unclear.
Yes, it's got a word bank. However, if it says anything relevant about this place or about me or about anything, I think we'd prefer that water. So let's see what this brings up. It's just loading now. Any spirits here with me today? Can you come talk into this device? It will pick up your frequencies and you can talk to me, give me a message. Did you move this cat ball twice? 3 times actually. Are you making that tapping noise over there in the corner? It's eerie as in here. This ain't coming up with anything. Come on.
Sleeping.
I just said it's not coming up with R and it's telling me it's sleeping. You're sleeping? Who's sleeping? That noise is still...
A sudden movement is sensed nearby. Rick reacts by stepping back, maintaining distance while continuing to observe. In low-light conditions, peripheral movement can be difficult to confirm visually. The reaction is based on proximity rather than clear identification.
Spirit, can you come behind me, please, and move that cat ball while I'm not looking? Spirit, can you please move that cat ball again? Feeling freaked out, but I think I'm just scaring myself, to be fair. Well, we haven't had anything on the K2 machine, which is fine. That's the way it goes sometimes. I'm going to put that away. I'm going to put the cat ball.
The cat balls move again, this time alongside faint sounds in the background. Movement appears intermittent, starting and stopping depending on position and proximity. Again, consistency keeps the focus on the objects. The investigation ends with continued activity. Sounds and small movements persist, but no single moment provides full confirmation of what's causing them. This investigation builds through repetition rather than a single event. Object movement, sound, and device responses all occur, but none are clearly explained on their own. What stands out is how often these elements overlap. And in environments like this, where surfaces are uneven and sound travels easily, that overlap is what creates the sense of something being present, even without clear confirmation. The next shocking video comes from Alme Paranormal, a paranormal investigation channel focused on abandoned locations, using spirit boxes and EVP sessions to document activity in real time. It is March 19th, 2026 at Ohio State Reformatory, United States.
Must not be all that bad.
Damien said it was super quiet when he was up here. Damien said it was super quiet when he was up here. That was loud.
The team enters the west attic and begins setting up. The space is quiet, with minimal background noise. In enclosed areas like this, even small sounds can carry clearly, making any disturbance more noticeable. They begin asking questions through the spirit box. A loud noise breaks the silence. The sudden contrast stands out immediately. In older structures, sounds can come from shifting materials or distant movement. But without a visible source, it draws full attention.
I don't want to talk to you guys. Is that what it said? That's what it sounded like. Awesome.
What else do you want to talk about?
Couldn't understand it.
Speak louder. Who's walking down there?
Yeah.
A voice-like response comes through the spirit box. The words are unclear, but the tone appears reactive to questioning. Devices like this can produce fragmented outputs, making interpretation dependent on context. Further responses are heard. They remain indistinct, with no clear phrasing. The team attempts to clarify, but the output doesn't stabilize. The focus shifts toward identifying patterns, rather than single responses.
No, I missed it. I heard noise. Good. I'm hitting it by accident. Did you hear that? Could have just been paint falling.
I heard it. Right down there.
Okay.
No,
We.
Another sound follows. Possible explanations like falling debris are considered, but nothing is confirmed. The lack of visible cause keeps the moment unresolved. This investigation is built on short, repeated disturbances. No single moment stands out as definitive, but sound, device responses, and possible movement occur throughout. Each can be explained individually, but the frequency keeps the environment from settling. And in enclosed spaces like this, where sound carries easily, that repetition is what maintains the tension. The next video comes from DND Paranormal, a UK-based channel focused on calm, investigations in abandoned buildings, using exploration equipment. It is February 15th, 2025, at abandoned bungalows in Lincolnshire, England. The investigator arrives alone and begins exploring. The location is exposed. Inside, the buildings are decayed, but still contain personal items, reinforcing that the space was once lived in. Early technical issues delay setup. Equipment failures in isolated environments can increase frustration and affect focus before the investigation properly begins.
They're just lights that change colour. I could have sworn I've just seen a flash of light. Where that would have come from, I don't know. Just a vertical flash of light was there.
A noise comes from a bag on the floor. The investigator reacts immediately. In unstable environments, objects can shift due to prior movement, airflow, or uneven surfaces. Without a clear cause, the sound stands out. He acknowledges the uncertainty, but remains alert.
I thought I heard a voice. Why is it always when you're speaking? I could have sworn I heard a voice then.
He begins using a spirit talker style app. The first word, Connor, is clear enough to prompt direct questioning. Apps like this generate continuous outputs, meaning any relevance depends on interpretation rather than verification.
So in the other room, there is horses. So there's 2 drawings of horses. Now that is a pretty good coincidence, isn't it? That is a pretty good coincidence. There's 2 drawings. I'll put the clips in while I'm speaking now. I'll put the clips in of the 2 horses. There's an exercise book, a school exercise book, I think, in the room down there. And there's a horse on the front and a horse on the back.
"I feel lost" is generated. The phrase shifts the tone towards something more personal. Language like this naturally carries more weight, especially in isolated settings.
You see, if I was stretching, I've actually locked myself in. The front door's battered, but there is a slide bolt on it, so I've closed it and I've locked it. Somebody could reach through and unlock it, but I have locked.
"Find my grave" is produced. This becomes one of the more direct phrases. The reaction is immediate, largely due to how specific the wording is, rather than any confirmed source.
Burial.
Burial. See, I don't know. So I've had Connor, burden, horses, which is again, like I said, relevant. It's them, Winifred.
A second app produces "I'm lost." The repetition across different tools draws attention to the phrase. Whether coincidence or pattern, it reinforces the same theme. This investigation relies primarily on interpretation rather than physical events. There are no clear visual incidents or confirmed interactions. Instead, the tension builds through repeated words and perceived connections. Each output on its own is inconclusive, but together, they create a pattern that feels more deliberate. And in an isolated environment like this, that pattern can become the main source of unease, even without clear explanation. Before we get into the next clip, around 70% of people watching aren't subscribed. We're working toward 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you're enjoying the video, hitting subscribe really does help. All right, let's get back to it. The last video of the night comes from Neil R. Greatest Adventures, a UK-based paranormal exploration channel focused on ghost walks and historical investigations in rural locations. It is October 26, 2021 at Austenton Estate and surroundings near Newark-on-Trent, Nottinghamshire, England.
I'm walking this side. Honestly, something just brushed past my shoulder. I thought it was you messing about, Jake.
I've got one hand available and one's got a torch in it.
What the what was that? Is that somebody stood there, like?
There's definitely something this side, and it's making the deeper we go in, the more uneasy I feel.
One hand available and one's got a torch in it.
What the what was that? Is that somebody stood there, like?
There's definitely something this side, and it's making the deeper we go in, the more uneasy I feel.
I'm sure I just saw somebody die.
Neil and his team move through the estate at night. The area includes open grounds, monuments, and a nearby churchyard. As they walk, Neil reports a sudden sensation on his shoulder. In dark outdoor environments, physical sensations can be difficult to verify, especially with uneven terrain, vegetation, or clothing movement.
No way.
Hey, straight in front.
On a bridge near the waterfall, a figure is briefly seen. The sighting is short and unclear. In low light, silhouettes and moving shadows can distort shape and distance, making identification difficult. The lack of detail keeps the moment ambiguous. Near the church, objects appear to move. A chair and nearby sign shift position. The movement draws attention, though factors like ground stability, wind, or positioning aren't fully visible. The reaction is immediate due to the timing and setting.
Over there, There's not another one, is there? That chair was just here. And now it's there. Oh my God. I am crapping myself now.
I'm not walking past
Oh,
it.
I'm shivering like hell.
Who's that then?
It's either somebody messing about or something. No, there's no chair there at all. Flipping Nora. Come on, let's go. I'm not happy now.
Neil recounts a past experience. He describes seeing a floating, hooded figure in the same area years earlier. The story adds context, linking the current investigation to previous encounters. This investigation blends environment, history, and isolated events. A sensation, a brief sighting, object movement, and a mechanical issue all occur. But none are clearly confirmed on their own. What gives it weight is the setting, an area already tied to local stories and past experiences. And when moments like this happen within that context, it becomes harder to separate what's observed from how it's interpreted. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these 6 spine-tingling encounters, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more chilling and terrifying videos. There's always another mystery waiting to be uncovered, and you won't want to miss what's next. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.